So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to...
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game wreckers. And that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks.
So no return on that punt. And the Cowboys will take over with some excellent field position. Opening play, and Dak's gonna throw. He's on the move. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backward. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. It's Dotson on the catch. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. On 4th down, Hurts. Throw is caught by the back. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got a first to begin the frame. That's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Dallas. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 14. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Hurts now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay, you can give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player on that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hurts now on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. They're out and set. First and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Dak now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Throw complete to Lamb. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it second and goal.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. From the gun is Prescott. The back grabs it. And in for the Dallas touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And it's going to be second down. From the pistol, Hurts. to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Here's the snap on fourth. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. First down, here's Dak. He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
He's trying another one deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Well, that's now a second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback has taken an absolute beating in this first half, and you better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Hurts. Launches one deep downfield. Oh, this one's intercepted. It is Trayvon Diggs. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Hurts back to the air after the pick. He's trying to go deep again. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Cowboys scoop it up.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Elliott it's all set for the kickoff. Short kick, just reaching the landing zone. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Prescott here from the gun. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Brought in right side. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Here's Hurts. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Offense up to the line fast. Here he is on 3rd and long. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
When you ask a lot of your defenders on that field, it is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And they get to him. The 4th down gamble backfires with a sack, and it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
3rd and goal, Prescott. He's got it. Touchdown, Dallas. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Put everything he had into this one. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That pick six ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Covey now to return this. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Back to the air following the pick six. It's Dotson on the catch. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 40 on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Hurts now from the gun. That pass caught by Dotson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Eagles football, and they'll look for points here, but might be too little too late in a lopsided 4th quarter. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, a run with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Working quickly here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Desperation time here on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Hurts throwing again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And now they're left with third and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Cut near the goal line.
You get to that money down, that third down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. On fourth down, Hurts. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Eagles putting up points in a game decided. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles cut into the lead by another point. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. So they'll decline this and take the results. Here's first and 10 from the 34. First down, here's Dak. Chased out to his right. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. Jukes one defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. From the gun is Prescott. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Cowboys throwing 6 more on the blowout. The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for 2 here. Dak throwing again. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for 2 in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not, and more just about the fact they don't care. And I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
First and 10 now from the 30. Hurts setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the set. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. They'll run for it with Barkley. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
He sends this one to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Brought in right side. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Getting out to his left. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be taking... The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
On first down, Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability.
No, they get him yet again. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And the Cowboys will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought.
They connect on the deep shot. It's not if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Cowboys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And, partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days.